Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. Today it is Tuesday the 22nd of December. It's mid-afternoon. You'll probably get to see this video on the Wednesday. So I hope you're having a great Wednesday. And I am on the North Lower Promenade and I'm showing you how lovely the sun and the sea look today. I have walked to Bispham, I'm on my way back now. I was planning on walking to Cleveland, but it was further than I envisioned, so I decided just to walk to Bispham and then walk back. And hopefully this will be enough to get my 30,000 daily pedometer steps. I do have shopping to do as well, so that's going to be a lot of steps. And that sandbank there. Nice little sandbank, looking like a little island until it gets covered, which it will be very soon. Up there I can just see the tip, the very tip of Blackpool Tower peeping out there on the cliffs. There you go, look at that. Hello Blackpool Tower. Oh, it's so far away. That's a long way I gotta walk just to get to Blackpool Tower. Oh, let's go one foot in front of the other foot, as they say. I'm going to show you this sandbank as I walk past. You know, I like my height and I like being small, but sometimes it makes filming harder. I mean, this wall isn't even high, it's probably just 4 feet high if that, but I've still got to reach over and raise my shoulder and my elbow just to reach over it, just to film you things like that. Well, I'm going to walk down here a little bit longer, then I'm going to head back onto the top prom again. So, I'm going to show you the cliffs on this side, because we've had a good look at the sea and a good look at the sun. So, I'm going to take a good look on this side now. As I showed you from the actual beach early on, well in a different video, in one of the videos I put up yesterday, that wall there is quite high off the beach. In fact, I'll just walk back and show you now in this video. So if I lean over here, that is quite high. It doesn't look so high from the perspective the camera is giving you, but it really is fairly high. And if we look up here, got this wall there, and right up there, if I zoom in, here's the railing for the actual promenade. Warning sign there, an old warning sign there, power warning cable, should that be warning power cable? It's a cable, a warning cable, a power warning. And this part of the lower prom is really wide. Look at all the space here. So let's get back onto the top. And I've just, before I started this video, I actually just changed my batteries, and this is a new battery what I bought, because I recently bought 4 new batteries. 3 for this camera, the main one that I'm using, and 1 for my other backup camera, which I still use because that's my waterproof one. And I bought a couple of memory cards, so now I have a good supply of batteries and a good supply of memory cards, so I can film without worrying that my memory card is going to run out or my battery is going to run out. And this is one of the new batteries, so I'm hoping it'll be one of those batteries that'll keep a really good charge, because some batteries hold a charge better than others. Gosh, these stairs are really steep and hard to climb. Wonder how many videos I've shown myself climbing stairs on. The amount of stairs I climb and the amount of walking I do, I should be a lot fitter than what I am. Oh my gosh, it's a long way. See these stairs, they just go up and up and up and up. And here we are now at the top. Oh, that was a good old hike. And that's how high I've walked. You see now, there's that sandbank. It's still there. So for this bit, I'm going to walk down here and show you, see from this angle. Because when I walked down here in the previous video, I was walking northways and I was showing you the illuminations tableaus. So now I want to show you a completely different view. I'm looking out there. You still see that sandbank, it's still there. It's not going to be there for much longer. I know I've already showed you that, but that's the miner's home again. See the sun and the clouds and everything, or a bit of sunlight coming out from the clouds. You can't really see the actual sun, but there's so many clouds on the horizon, there probably won't be a sunset tonight. It'll probably just get dim and dusky and dark all of a sudden, and then it'll be evening. The night's drawing so fast at this time of the year, and I prefer it when it's light till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. I have so much energy when we have more sunlight. When it's light early in the mornings, I don't have any trouble setting my alarm clock for 5 and getting up and doing a bit of video editing and then getting ready for work and then going out to work, and everything's great. But when it's freezing cold and it's dark and it's possibly raining, and the thought of just setting the alarm clock for 5, getting up, doing my video editing, getting ready to work, either cycling or walking 3 miles to work. I mean, right now when I go to work I have to walk because I can't take my bike, because there used to be a part of the building where the staff room was near a staircase where we could leave our bikes, but now, because of the building has a one-way system and that staircase is not for staff anymore, it's open for the public, can't leave our bikes there anymore, so I have to walk to work. I mean, I could leave my bike outside, but I would rather not do that, because I remember once, a few years ago now, I left my bike chained up to a proper bike stand. It wasn't just chained up randomly anywhere, it was chained up at a proper bike stand, and it had one of those titanium D-locks on them that cost around £30, and I came out of work tired and my bike was gone. And I remember that night I just was stood there looking at the empty bike stand and I just cried. I just stood there and like, my bike's gone. And that was that. Hello, doggo. Just came over to say hello. Friendly good boy. Yeah, and my bike got nicked. I did get a nice new bike not long after that, because my partner bought me one for my birthday. Well, it was a second-hand one, but it was like as new, and it was brilliant. And then a couple of years after that, he bought me an even better one, which was really new, and he had a matching guy's version of the same one, and that's the one I've got now. I've had that one a few years, but I wouldn't change it because it's a fantastic bike, and every now and again I'll get it serviced and get new brakes on it. Because it's funny, a few years back I took it back to the shop because the brakes weren't working, the pads were kind of worn out, and I needed a new back tyre. And I had this little computer thing on it, like a pedometer but for a bike. What they call, is it called a speedometer, or does it have a different name when it's on a bike? Anyway, the guy looks at it and he's like, whoa. It's like, what? And he said, you've got over 1,500 miles on your bike. Yeah, he was really amazed to see how many miles I had on my bike. And I'm not one of those professional cyclists. I don't go around wearing tight lycra pants and cycling at like many miles an hour. I'll just go for a nice relaxing cycle on the prom, or cycle to work, or cycle to the shops, or something like that. But I haven't cycled as much this year because I've really had to walk everywhere, so I've cycled a lot less, but I've walked many miles, because my daughter bought me a Fitbit, and you get badges for the amount of miles you walk, and I think I've walked over 5,000 miles. No, I tell a lie, 3,500 miles, because that's what I got the recent badge for. I don't know why I said 5,000. I think it was 3,500. But yeah, it's a lot of walking. Considering I only got my Fitbit for Mother's Day, which is in March, isn't it? I think it's in March. I can't really remember. Blackpool Tower's looking a lot closer now. South North Pier. That's a good sight. I'm probably going to get to the Go Kart track, show you folks the Go Kart track, and then I will close this video off. All the fishermen are out now, the tide's in, fishing for the supper. What fish do you catch on the Blackpool from? Cod or haddock or something else? Does anybody know? There's got to be some fishermen in the comments. Let me know what kind of fish you catch and how many do you catch, and do you throw them back or do you eat them for tea? Because I know plenty of people who just fish and they throw them back. You see now the sun's gone behind that thick cloud cover, so there's not really going to be much of any sunset tonight at all. Gosh, my feet are really tired now. Really tired. But I'm not that far from home. About 3 miles maybe. Oof, that is far, isn't it? Who am I kidding? 3 miles is a long way to walk when you're tired. And I bet I won't get anywhere near my 30,000 steps. I'll probably spend the early evening in my living room with my phone in my hand, running on the spot on the carpet for about 2 hours. At least you guys get to see the sea and listen to the sea as I walk. I wish you could smell the fresh sea air. It's the best part about living in Blackpool, you know, the sea air. When I was in my late teens and early 20s, I moved to London, and I lived in London for a few years. And whilst it was great living in London, I loved it. I worked on the London Underground as a station supervisor. It was great fun. Had a lot of cool memories, met a lot of great friends. Lived in West Finchley. It's quite posh down there. I had a really posh house as well. It's really cool. But the thing I noticed when I first moved to London was how different the air smelled. And I'm not just ragging on London here, I mean, but that was what I noticed. Because I got off the train at London Euston and there was a smell to the air, like that trainy travel smell, which you expect in a station, but you come outside and pretty much the whole of London, to me at least, smelled like that. Like, I can't even explain it. It's definitely different from living on the coast. It's like a city smell. Of course, after been there a couple of weeks, you don't even notice it and you just think London's brilliant. But yeah, when I first moved, I definitely noticed that. And another thing I noticed was the water, because I drink loads of water. I drink gallons of water. There's loads and loads of water every day. And yeah, the tap water at London, well, at the time, I'm going back now many years, but ugh, the tap water was rank. Couldn't drink it at all, and that was something I just could not get used to. So Here we are, we're outside the Go Kart track now, former boating lake, now a Go Kart track. I've actually been in a Go Kart on there once, it was epic, it was so much fun. Definitely want to do that again. And this track actually got completely flooded during Storm Kira. I didn't film it because I was down central area, South Shore area filming, but this apparently got completely flooded. But as you can see, it's looking fine now. It's a good track, it's a massive go-kart track, and when you're racing your go-karts around it, it feels a lot bigger, I've got to say. So as we walk past the go-kart track, just going to walk past the cabin lift, and that will be where I close this video off. So there you go, folks. Cabin lift, Formula Kart and event centre. Obviously it's all closed right now, but this is the end of the video, so thank you for watching. Please leave me a like, maybe a comment, and please subscribe, and I shall see you all soon in the next video. Goodbye.